Hello, and welcome to this demonstration of the BeyondTrust Password Safe and ServiceNow integration. Today, we will show you how together BeyondTrust Password Safe and ServiceNow seamlessly enable your organization to increase productivity, strengthen your security, and meet compliance requirements. In this demonstration, we will walk you through some of the key features of this integration, including validating that a ticket or change request exists for access to a password-safe managed account and system. Furthermore, when opening a session or requesting a password, the approval status is checked before allowing privileged user access. We will review how all actions take place directly within the ServiceNow change ticket or incident, such as a request, approve, and open session. And finally, we'll see that users cannot impersonate another account or launch a session logged in as a different requester, which prevents unauthorized access. First, we will log in as the requester. In this case, the user is Trevor. Trevor is part of the server admin team with access to Linux and Windows servers. Here we can see that a request has been created for both a Windows and Linux system that Trevor needs to access in order to complete a task. In this case, Trevor needs access to these systems via a privileged account that is managed by the Password Safe solution. We'll send these requests off to the Change Advisory Board for approval so we can get started on our changes. Now let's switch over to the Change Administrator. Here we can see our administrator, Alfred. Alfred can see both of the change requests. One has already been approved, while the other one still needs approval. If we go into the approved change, you can see that Alfred does have the permissions to use the Password Safe integration, but if he tries to use the integration on this particular change, he is denied, since he is only the change approver and not the person assigned to actually make the changes. This ensures that not only just anyone can open and approve change requests and begin accessing sensitive data or accessing a system that they shouldn't. Now that we have our approved changes, let's switch back over to Trevor, who's going to perform the changes requested. We'll first start with our Windows system change. From here, we can perform our password safe actions. Let's start by checking out an account directly from within ServiceNow. The access policies that are already defined within Password Safe will control which accounts Trevor can see and also which accounts Trevor could actually check out. We can then simply copy the account into our clipboard and then paste it into whichever application we need for this particular change. In addition to checking out an account, which is typically more of a break glass situation, we can also start our RDP session right from our change. We simply select the connection method, in this case RDP. We are then presented with the accounts that we have access to from our password safe policies, and then we are given our RDP session config file. This will then launch our native RDP tool and start the secure session via password safe to our endpoint that we're completing our changes against. There's no need to go to the password safe interface and log in. We can do all of this right from our change request in ServiceNow. Let's not forget about that Linux server change request we have. Using the same integration interface, Trevor can also establish a session to his Linux server. This time he will click our Start Session button and select SSH as our connection protocol. Just as he did for an RDP session, he has provided a list of accounts that he has access to for this particular Linux server, which are based on his policies in Password Safe. Lastly, he has given his connection configuration. Using native tools, in this example, we're going to use SCP and PuTTY, he is able to get connected securely to the endpoint by injecting that account directly into his SSH session and proxying it directly through Password Safe. So as you can see, this integration provides a much more efficient and secure process to managing your service desk. Just some of the key benefits include the ability to seamlessly request and approve access to managed systems and accounts all directly within ServiceNow without having to change user interfaces and tools. Improving security by authorizing the request to check out credentials or sessions for privileged accounts via Password Safe using ITSM approval workflows. Incidents, change requests, problems, and requests. And ensuring only the right users are able to gain access to the asset and the privileged account that was requested and approved. To learn more about this and other ServiceNow integrations, be sure to go to the BeyondTrust ServiceNow partner page. You can also reach out to your BeyondTrust representative for more information.